All right, best player in the world, John Rahm does it again. What are you gonna do? The 6-1, 5-1 favorite kind of gets it done again. And what do you think? Do you watch much of that, Blake?
I watched some of it um, on Thursday, Friday, but yeah, I didn't watch a second. Like I said, I wasn't going to watch a second on the weekend. He's not the best player in the world. He's still number 3.
Yeah, if you go by those rankings, he is number 3, which is crazy. It's funny, all the people who are
He's won 4 of the last 6 starts.
unbelievable. All the people who are defending the OWGR are now against it. Right?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't understand the ratings at all. It's pretty ridiculous. I mean, Scheffler hasn't won in what, 6 months? And Rahm's won 4 times. You can't pass Scheffler. And Cantlay could have became the number 1 player in the world if he won last week. How is that possible over Rahm?
I don't get it. And it's not like they're overweighting majors, because Cantlay hasn't done anything in majors either. Like I wouldn't mind if they overweighted majors even more, but yeah, really
He
weird.
has a major win in that 2-year stretch because he still has the U.S. Open on the. It's a 2-year ranking. It's wild.
I don't know. Yeah, so he seems like he won with like his B game too, for at least on Sunday.
He didn't even play that well at fucking Century either.
He just is so
He
good.
definitely is winning with his B game. C game, I bet.
Well, hopefully he saves his A game for the majors. I'd love to see that. Maybe a DJ Rahm type of, a couple of the best players in the world going at it.
Yeah, I'd take him over Rory any day of the week. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. It's not even close. Not even close. So yeah, I mean, I said earlier today, I was having debates earlier where like people can't really separate the best player in the world from the hottest player in the world. Like, oh yeah, well, Rahm's best player now, but maybe someone else will be in a couple months. No, like that's not what I was ever saying. I was never saying when I was debating him versus Scheffler. Scheffler was the hottest player. Rahm is just the best. And going forward, yeah, maybe in 3 months from now, Rory gets hot and wins a major, or JT does it, or whoever. It doesn't change my mind that Rahm's the best player in the world. He's the best. You can be the best player and also not be the hottest, right?
So you take Rahm's A game over Rory's A game?
Yeah, I'll take his A game over anybody's.
Because really, that's the only player that's kind of debatable with Rahm, I'd say.
Yeah, it is. It is. I think I get the reason I take him. I think because when he's on, when he's hot, I think he's a better putter than Rory is when Rory's hot.
Yeah. I don't know. What a great season last year, man.
He did, but I'll take Rahm.
That's fair. I mean, I like Rahm better as a person, so sure.
he's the man too. That obviously helps. But I've been beating this drum for 4 years, I think, saying he's gonna be the best player in the world. So
yeah, and now we come to a place where he just absolutely owns. He's building a tiger-like resume at Torrey, and yeah, golf betting sucks.
And the odds suck, and they move him from 11-1, what he'd normally be as a favorite, to like 4-1, but they're not really impacting the odds and everybody else. Like, it seems like everybody's still where they would have been if he was 10-1.
Yeah, it's just retarded. I mean,
bullshit.
Can we get some boosts on some of these guys? Like, why do we have fucking 5 guys under 20 here, not including Rahm?
Yeah, 5 guys under 20. If Rahm didn't exist, I guess would make sense. But the fact that there's a guy 4-1, like that, if those are really indicative of his chances of winning the tournament, then the rest of the odds are wrong.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's bullshit. They're just fucking us.
Yeah. Before we get into Farmers, what did you think of the CW announcement?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say what do you think of the American Express? I was gonna say, oh, this fucking sucks. It's just the same thing I said
the
before.
American Express. Can we all agree? Can we all agree the American Express is the worst golf tournament on the schedule?
Yeah, it's the second worst after the TOC. Like that's why I said the season really starts today, because all three of those tournaments absolutely fucking blow. Like, I don't mind the Sony that much, but the field this year, I didn't really like it. It was kind of weird. Like, this is the real start of the season. Even though the field isn't as good as usual, and even though the odds suck, like, I care about who wins the Farmers. Like, that matters to me a little bit.
Yeah.
CW, I thought it was good. I think, the goal post continue to move. I said it once, I'll say it again. I don't love Live. I don't even really watch it. I just don't care. But here's the thing: the reason I don't love it has nothing to do with Saudi money or whatever. It's just because I don't like no cut 54 hole events. If it was 72 players and 72 holes, I'd watch it. So that's the network deal is good. People were saying they can't take it seriously because it's on YouTube, and now they're saying, oh, now they're off YouTube. It's gonna hit Porter. They're so fucking stupid, man.
Yeah. What's crazy is it's still broadcast on television in all the other countries. CW is just for the U.S. market.
Yeah.
The other countries, like, it's broadcast on all these other TV networks in other countries. It's crazy.
It always has been. I remember talking to that guy from Canada, and he was saying they watched on TV already, and like DAZN had it. I know for some other countries, U.S. was weird, and the PGA kind of, from what I heard, was anytime they were trying to get a deal done, they had so many connections and sponsors and people who they were close with that they just like would nix it. That came up in the lawsuit that Liv filed, saying how like they couldn't get a TV deal because the PGA Tour kept stepping in the middle of it.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, it's a good thing. No matter what, it's a win. I mean, you're on a TV network, fifth largest network, right?
Yeah, and everybody. That's what I heard, and everyone says like no one even knows what channel it is. It's like, yeah, I don't know, dude. I just fucking say Live Golf and my voice remote, and it usually just goes right to the channel. I don't care what fucking channel it is. I don't know what channel anything is. It's 2023. What do people open up the TV guide?
No, we just speaking of the remotes. Farmers Insurance open.
That's what I do. I said my whole family does
golf
that.
channel.
I have a 1-year-old, and he just picks up the remote, pushes the button. He's like, blah, 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 blah. Just mumbles something because he just sees us doing it so much. So I don't think anyone really cares what channel the CW is.
You got a game mix, you definitely go into it.
Yeah, and I'm actually a fan of the CW.
Are you?
Yeah, One Tree Hill was a great show. I know they had Gilmore Girls for a while. I think my mom really liked that show, and I didn't mind it either. There was some Dawson's Creek was there back in the day. I think it's a pretty solid network.
Dawson's Creek. There we go.
Yeah, Dawson's Creek.
All right, and then Liv came out with a schedule today. I guess no Liv Boston for us, so you can't go back.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to deal with everyone yelling at me online anyway.
3 Trump courses.
Yeah, 3 Trump courses. So we're not going to Boston. They're going where? Orlando?
Orlando, the week before the Masters, which is, I guess, a good thing, right?
Well, it has to be. I mean, the reason they're doing it, I'm sure, is because of player feedback, right?
Yeah, and all the events that they're going up against are like the shittiest events, PGA Tour, which is smart as well.
Which, yeah, they had to do. And I'm sure they're going to set up the Orlando course similar to the way the Masters set up, because it seems like the players do have a lot of influence and say in kind of how things go. So if they're going to play that event, that means they want to have a similar setup to the Masters.
Yep. Anything else on Liv? I think that's it. I mean, the Saudi Internationals next week.
Right.
Which will actually be a better field than the fucking Pebble Beach Pro-Am, which is another event that's gone to shit.
Yeah, the event has gone to shit. But it's somewhat predictable. Like, the type of guy we're looking for, so I don't mind it. But
yeah.
Did you make anything of the guys who committed to this Saudi International?
So Xander's going now, I saw.
Yeah, apparently.
Which is kind of interesting. I don't know. I heard there's going to be a big name committing to Liv. I don't know if it's this week or next week. And I don't know who, but I heard they're in the farmers field and they're going to withdraw. You see that? You make anything of that, or is that just bullshit?
I did see that. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if they're gonna withdraw, it'll probably be today. But yeah, maybe someone does. I don't really believe it as of now. I don't
You
know.
can never trust. You can never trust those Euro guys. You don't know which one what to believe.
No, I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I hope it's if it's somebody, I hope it's Xander because I don't care about Xander. I don't really like him, but I'm glad it's not probably not Vic. Yeah. All right. I guess we'll talk about Torrey Pines, this event. So it will be Wednesday to Saturday. I'm sure you've heard it a million times by now, but it is going to start on Wednesday. So make sure your lineups are in, your bets are in early. The South course, which is the course we're going to be seeing for both weekend rounds and then either Thursday or Friday for the guys. Par 72 is 7,765 yards, so it's really long. The North course is easier and it's about 7,200 yards, so and it's bent grass. The South course is POA. That's about it. You look at guys who have done well here. Past winners, you got List, Reed, Leishman, which we were on, Rose, Day, Rahm, Snedeker, and Day again. It's either guys who are really great ball strikers, good off the tee, good tee to green, or you see those guys who kind of just are really good chipping and putting, have done it that way too.
Yeah, so you got mostly the tee to green guys like Zalatoris, Rahm. Obviously, Tiger won this a million times, but then you have like the Reed Leishman types. I remember wearing a Leishman. I was like, this guy's just falling apart, but he would escape out of everything that Sunday. It was incredible. R.I.P. Kobe.
Yeah, that was very weird. We were rooting for Leishman, then also heard Kobe was dead, and like trying to talk about both at the same time. Yeah, so it seems like
We'll never forget that day, man.
it was the weirdest day, like the weirdest combo of things happening. Mark Leishman spraying it 30 yards right of the fairway, and then finding ways to make birdies anyway, and then Kobe dying. But I think the guys who don't necessarily fit the mold that we're looking at are guys that have had success on long courses. Like Reed plays really great on long and difficult courses. Snedeker has kind of done a little bit in the past, and he puts really well on that POA. And then Mackenzie Hughes played really well here, the U.S. Open. He's another guy who's flashed on some more difficult courses. So, who else did we say? Rose, like he's not the longest guy in the world, but he always plays better on long, difficult courses. So I think it does. It's not like there's no rhyme or reason to kind of what's going on.
Yeah, you definitely want green no matter what, though, right?
I think so, but Snedeker isn't that guy, right?
Snedeker, when he won, that was bullshit.
Yeah,
Fucking
but
storm came in and he didn't have to play in it.
he finished third the year Leishman won.
Yeah. Is he off the tour?
I don't know. Could be dead for all
He
I
should
know.
be.
He should be because I'm going to keep playing him whenever he plays.
Yeah, you are.
Why? I don't know. I just am.
All right. So I kind of know who we're looking for. It's just we'll get into the odds here. The odds just fucking blow.
Yeah, they do blow.
Those people behind the six guys behind Rahm, the odds just they didn't factor any of it in. But we'll get into it here. Now I'm gonna use DraftKings. I think they have the best odds, right?
Yeah, I think a little surprising, huh?
Yeah. All right. So we got Rahm at 450. X-Man at 11, seen 12. Finau at 12, seen better, seen 14. JT at 12, seen 14. Will Zalatoris 16, I've seen 18. And Morikawa 16.
So maybe these aren't the best odds. Every single guy you said you've seen better, but yeah, I've seen similar, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I can bet any of these guys at these current numbers. The one guy I'm kind of interested in this range, I guess, is Xander.
Yeah, it's just the number blows. If I got a 16, I'd be all over Xander.
Me too.
Just the class he played really well on Sunday. He did that last time he won. Remember the Scottish the week before? He played really well, and then he came out and won.
Yeah. Do you think Rahm's going to win?
I do not think Rahm's going to win, but I don't know.
I don't either.
Definitely could.
Yeah, of course he could, but I'm going to be taking him on this week in DraftKings and betting. Like, I don't know.
I do think the 4-1 number is the correct number.
I do too. I do too, but I'm not going to bet it. Yeah, Xander's the one guy here who I'd even consider betting. People are going to like Zalatoris, but I'm not ready to get there. I think this is a great spot for him. I think he will win this eventually, probably multiple times, but I just don't think this is the year. Coming off the playoff loss last year, and then he hasn't really shown it with the iron since he's been back. Took about 6 months off from golf. Like, I don't think 2 tournaments is enough to just go out and win. I think he's going to win soon, but probably not yet.
Wow, so you really don't like Willie Z?
No, not really.
Not even at like 18?
18 sucks, doesn't it?
I don't know. He probably should have won this event last year.
He should have, but I mean, I don't know. Last year he's coming off a 6-month layoff here.
Yeah. He's looked all right, though.
Has he?
I don't know. On paper, he has.
Statistically, he really hasn't. He lost 2 strokes on approach his first start, and he gained 1 on his second. I guess in 2 rounds.
Only in 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I can pass on him.
No, I mean, like,
no one's talking about JT, though.
I know. I mean, not the place you would think of for him. He's been okay here.
Yeah, a couple top 20s. I mean, it's kind of that's the one number that is fair, I think.
What is it?
14?
Not
that I want to bet it. Not that I want to bet it. I'm just saying I think it's a fair number out of the
it
5
is.
guys.
But if I want to bet a guy, like, this goes to what we're saying. We don't bet guys just to bet guys. If I want to bet a guy at 14-1 or less, I want him to check all the boxes. Yeah, Cantlay wasn't good last week, really. He finished in 25th or whatever, but he checks all the boxes there. Like, if I'm gonna pay, me and you're gonna put $600-700 on a guy, I want him to check all the boxes, and I don't think anyone below 20 does that this week for me. Unless you want to say Zalatoris, I guess he has the best argument for the guy who does, and Xander does too. But
I think Xander does.
Xander does, but not at 11 or 12. It's just you're betting him as the favorite, basically. Like, they're basically saying Rahm doesn't exist. We're not letting you beat us on him. Look at the field with it, pretend he's not there, and like, it sucks.
Yeah. What about the North Course, South Course start?
Yeah, that's a good way to think. Like, North is so much easier. So, but again, are the books onto this? Like, are they going to price in the fact that someone sells the North Course to play?
I mean, I'd hope they would. Just right.
Somewhat, but I mean, to the right.
I hope they don't, obviously, but I think they should. They can't be that asleep at the wheel, right?
So say if the leader played the North Course and they're 8 under, and then you have a guy like Rahm started at the South, and he's even. Does his odds change? He can't be 4-1.
Right. So what's the pre-strategy? Do you wait?
I think
we got tee times now.
We do?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even look at him. All right. So who's starting on the North? Those are the guys you definitely want to bet.
Starting on the North: Homa, Zalatoris, Morikawa, Xander, Hideki. Other guys we'll talk about here: Woodland.
Day
is Day, Luke List, Steele.
Starting on the North.
Yes.
What about Hideki?
Hideki's North. He's playing with Xander.
Okay.
And then on the South, the big names are Rahm, Finau, JT. They're all playing together. Siwoo, Keegan, Sanjay, Rose, Fowler.
Okay. So you definitely can't bet Rahm, JT prior to round 1, in my opinion.
Because they're on the tougher course.
Like, so I think you bet mostly North guys, or like if it's 50-1 or greater, I don't care. But if it is like a guy who's 20 or 10, then yeah, I think you have to take into it. But if it's a guy between 50 and 150, you can't really like not bet him, because if he shoots -2 or -3 on the South, then odds aren't going to change.
Right. No, I'm with you. Okay.
So,
all right. You want to go to the next range then? Nothing on
So
Morikawa?
he's not for me at all.
Okay. Was his number? Yeah, it was mostly putting, right?
Yeah, it was pretty much all putting. But then, like, the fact that he choked it, I just don't think he bounces right back and wins. I just don't.
Okay.
You?
I'm with you. Yep.
Okay. So what do we got after that?
Okay. Sanjay, 22. Max Homa, 22. Seen up to 28. J Day, 22. What a world. Seen up to 28. And your guy, Taylor Montgomery, 28.
Okay. Homa starts on the north.
Homa starts on the north. Yep.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to consider. I don't know. His history hasn't been as good here as it has in these other type of events. I think people want it to be better than it is. I like him. I don't think I can bet him in the 20s.
So he's got a 9th and 18th. He missed the cut at the U.S. Open. And he missed the cut last year. What about 28?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad, but I don't think I want to bet it. I don't think he's going to win.
Isn't this very comparable to Genesis?
I think so. For the most part, it is, but
Riv is obviously better. This is kind of a vanilla type bombers course, but
yeah, I just think there's something about Homa that's a little different. I don't know if he can win here. He can win here, but I don't know. I don't really want to bet him.
Okay. What about the guy I think I bet every fucking year here, and we were on him last year at 100 to 1. He holed out, and I thought he was gonna fucking win. We were live for it.
Yeah, that was great.
J Day, what do you got? Played great last week. Has been playing great in the fall.
You got to bet him. I just think it sucks.
Really?
I've seen people say 20. I'm not betting 20.
Oh, no fucking way. But 30?
30, I think you bet. 28, I'm betting a 28. I bet a 28.
Wow. Did you?
Yeah.
You already live bullets on J Day?
Yeah, I bet 2 guys. I wrote up 2 guys on Friday.
Oh my God, he's so fucking good here. He fucking loves this place.
He does. He's incredible here, and I don't care. There's nothing you could ever do to make me not bet this. And if he wins, I would kill myself. I'm not kidding. Like, just being sarcastic here.
Yeah, I know, right? Since
Like,
2014, second. Then he won it in 2015. Couple missed cuts. Then he won it in 2018. 5th in 19, 20, 16th in 2020. Missed the cut in 2021. Didn't even qualify for the U.S. Open. And then last year he finished 3rd.
Last year was great. He played great, man, last year, and he's playing good right now. I mean, I think last week him getting to 22 under or whatever he got is like, that's telling us he can win this week.
So that's 2 wins and 3 top 5s since 2014.
Yeah, he's great here, man. He's playing. It seems like he's healthy as he's been in forever. I think he thinks he can win here, which I think is a good thing for him, for a guy who is so, can be mentally a little fucked up. Past 36 rounds, he only trails John Rahm in strokes gained total at the South Course.
Yeah.
3 strokes.
Dave's wicked frustrating. Every time we're on him, he fucking can't putt for shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be horrible, but I don't care. I just got to do it. There's no choice.
All right. Well, if you're doing it, I'm doing it. I'm not going to miss out on J Day at Torrey.
No, it's like we have bet him every year. I looked back, we bet him every year here for the most part, 3 years in a row.
Last year was great though. I was like wicked confident at 100 to 1. I don't. You were on the fence. I'm like, dude, I don't care. We're just gonna bet the 100 to 1 on J Day.
I don't remember it being 100. 2 years ago we bet it. It was 55. I saw that.
Yeah, he's been on a fucking 3-year hiatus, man. He stinks.
But he's still young enough. I just think it's
now
or
he's
never.
Only 33.
I think he's 35.
Oh, 35 still.
Still young. Still, but it's time to shit or get off the pot right here. I think it's now or never. He can be back. I still think he can. I still have a little bit of belief in him that he can be a top 10 player again.
Wow, he putt well last week in the 2 rounds.
Loves these polo greens, which a lot of people don't.
Yeah. All right. Nothing on Taylor Montgomery, right? We're looking for tee to green guys, not putters.
Right.
All right. Then you got Hideki, 30, 35, Siwoo, 35, and Mav McNeely, 45.
Okay, we both bet a Hideki 38 just the last hour or so, right?
Yes. Don't
Okay,
like it at all. I don't think he has a chance in hell to win this event, but I bet it at 38 just because I'm looking for value and I'm not going to the top of the board. So go ahead. Give me your take. You think he can win? I can't. I don't see it.
I do think he can win. Like, talk about value in this field. It's the only number that's valuable. Like, it really is. Like, every number sucks ass besides this one.
Yeah, we're just going to keep betting Hideki all fucking season because it's great value and he's never going to fucking win.
But I said that I don't care. I said this at Sony. I said, like, Sentry, yeah, he was good value, but Sony, he wasn't. So, like, I'm a guy like this who is so inconsistent and can kill us. We're not bet him at 20 to 1. I'm never going to bet him at 20 to 1 right now until he shows anything. But like 40 to 1, I'm going to bet it. And he gained 5 strokes on approach at the Sony, lost 5 putting. He's really great around the green. He's been pretty good here. I just think he still like pops up and has these high finishes.
Yeah.
Why can't he win?
I don't know. I've just never really seen it out of him here. I guess he had a third that one year. Rose won, but
the field is kind of weaker this year. Like if he's on his game, like Rahm's not in the mix, who the fuck is better than him? Like I know you get Xander and JT, but it's not like the field is stacked.
no, I bet it. I'm perfectly fine with the number. It's just it's a white whale play, man. I haven't been on it.
With us. These are all my
Yeah.
white whale plays this week.
I've hit Dave a number of times, but it's been a while. But the white whale, I haven't hit Hideki and Scott. Those are the 2 guys I'm chasing. I'm going to be chasing them for life.
Yeah, Rose is one of my white whales, but yeah. So basically, the numbers all suck this week. So I'm just betting the guys that I'll have to kill myself if they win.
All right. What about McNeely?
I kind of like
California
guy. Yeah, he putts really well here. His finishes are pretty good here. Can he actually win the event? I don't know.
He's probably going to win Pebble.
Yes, probably. I don't think I can bet him to win at 45, to be honest with you, but I do like him a little bit.
7th at Sony.
Yeah, I don't mind him really. I think he could
kind of like it.
I like it too. Remember when he was in the fucking mix at Fortnite and he just fucking shit his pants? We were on Homa.
Yeah, but whatever. He's a young player. That happens.
Yeah, he's not that young, but he's like 28, isn't he?
Whatever. Young on like tour experience.
Yeah. I kind of like it. 50, I think would be fair.
Yeah. I'm gonna think about that one. And I'm thinking about this one too. No one else? No. I'm gonna bet people.
No, I'm saying like no one else below this range.
Oh yeah, no, everybody's gonna be higher.
So I think if that's the case, we probably can fit him if we decide to like him.
Yeah, okay. Why not Sahith again?
He might suck.
You think?
No, I don't think he sucks. I think I like going back to him just because we were on him last week.
Gained 2 on approach.
Disappointing last week, wasn't he?
Just not great off the tee. That's the problem.
He's always bad off the tee. Could he be like Leishman and just put it 30 yards right of the fairway?
I think so. 25th here last year. His first time playing the event. Missed the cut at the U.S. Open in 21. But at the Farmers, 25th first start. It's not bad.
Yeah, he's not a great putter, is he? But he usually putts. I mean, I think he putts better in this part of the world, part of the country.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like he should be like 75 to 1.
Fair.
I still like him, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. All right, down the list. Cam Davis, 55.
No. Well, I think now let's just say, guys, we got to go because I know you got to go to practice soon.
Yep. All right, give me Justin Rose. I know you're going to bet him.
Yeah. Love Rose here. Bet him here last year. He played really well. We both did. He was great. And he was good last week. Like he got his feet wet as his first event of the season. His first event he's played in a while, but he's in the top. I think he's fourth in strokes gained total at this place, or in the top 5 or 6. Won the event in 2019. He had a top 10 finish in his 3 starts prior to the win. So he was top 10, top 10, top 10 win, right? And then last week he gained 1.6 ball striking, and that's only in 2 rounds. I don't know. I just think he can hang around this week if the scoring stays within reason.
I definitely can see him hanging around. It was good to see him play last week. Get some reps in for this week because, yeah, he can win at Torrey. I really believe that.
I do too.
Not many other places I think he can actually win at these days, but I think he can at Torrey. Last year he had a great shot. I remember he needed eagle and he went for it. And went in the drink there. But what are you gonna do? What's the best number we got on him?
55.
Would love a 70.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
It's not happening.
I don't think so. From what I've seen, I don't know where it's coming from. I think some of the viewers out there might have one, but we're not gonna.
Okay. All right. So Rose, toss it in. Who else you got?
I like Steele at 130. We got. I like him. He's been playing really well. Gained 5.6 on approach in 2 rounds last week.
Yeah.
Isn't he like a Luke List type who can, if he gets in the mix and is kind of hanging around there, he could potentially win?
Can't putt. Yep.
So I think just ball striking wise, like I think he's in the top 10 in proximity from 200 yards or and beyond. So I think that's a big thing.
Is it concerning he's never finished in the top 20 here?
A little bit, but he's played well here.
Yeah. I mean, he's missed 3 straight cuts here.
I don't know why strokes game total he ranked pretty highly for me here.
Did he?
Yeah, I don't know how that's possible if you said he missed 3 straight cuts. So the previous 3 was probably good.
Maybe he plays well at the South course.
And not at the North. Yeah, that's probably it. That's a good call. Yep. He was 20th in strokes gained total here for me at the South course. Hideki was 5th. Xander 6th. Rose 7.
Wow.
Keegan's up there. Any love for Keegan at like 65?
No, he's been bad.
Okay.
All right.
Any other Johnny Vegas?
Shots? She's like 200 to 1. No, he's not. He can't win yet.
Okay, he played pretty well last week. His stats were good. Any other long shots? Rogers?
No, he can't win.
JB Holmes, 1,000 to 1.
I know you're gonna play him on DraftKings.
I don't think I can. He literally hasn't played in 2.5 years. Or whatever. That's why last year I was so bummed out the whole year. I was waiting for him to show up in a field. He just never showed up. I sent him a DM on Twitter.
What about Scott Stallings?
I think he's
won this event.
Sure, but he hasn't been playing that well lately.
Yeah, missed his boat.
I think
Davis Thompson.
No. How
about
to
see contended?
I am too. How
I like
about
Thompson?
Yeah, he's cool, I guess. I don't like how he looks really, but do you?
Aaron Rye?
No.
I feel like he was in the mix last year, right?
He was, but I don't think it was predictive of the future.
He's probably killing somebody.
Yeah, he's definitely doing something weird. A couple guys that I looked at a little bit. Nakajima played pretty well at Sony in terms of ball striking. Let's see. Jimmy Hahn played well ball striking last week, but missed the cut. Steele, Rogers, Woodland.
Woodland's the other guy. Yeah, I could bet Woodland.
I don't know, but doesn't he still not win even when he fucking was good here? Like his best finish is what, like 9th?
Yeah.
So he's gonna win when he sucks.
What did he do recently?
He missed the cut at Sony. I bet him.
He was bad one day and then good the next day, wasn't he?
Yes, he was terrible Thursday, good Friday, but he still lost like 6 strokes on approach somehow, both days combined.
That says 3 here.
Okay.
Yeah, he sucks.
How about Ryan Palmer?
Yeah, he loves this place. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Harris English. He's got 3 top 10s here.
Palmer was 32nd at Sony, gained strokes across the board besides around the green. He's good. He can always pop and like show up in the top 10. God, so I guess we're betting McNeely.
I don't think long shots are winning.
No, probably not.
So we're gonna bet McNeely, Hideki, Rose, Day, all the guys that
Brendan
don't win.
Steele.
Brendan Steele. We're playing. Oh man, we're playing all the hits this week besides
All the
McNeely.
Yeah, and then a guy we hate.
Yeah, right.
Any way you can get to Xander at the 12th?
Not if I'm betting all these other guys.
Well, we don't have to bet these other guys. You can just bet Day and Rose and Xander.
We already bet Hideki.
Yeah, still probably fine.
Just put Hideki on the card every week. Fuck it, doesn't count. Just know it's there.
Yeah, people have tried that for years and years. I think we can do it a little bit.
Yeah, right. I mean, I could get to Xander, I guess. I need a 14 though.
Is Xander started on the north? We said.
Yeah, I
I wish he started on the south. Wish he started on the south though.
Yeah, that's true.
Where's Mav start?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna check real quick. He starts on the north.
Yeah, you gotta bet him now then. We do.
All right, so fuck X, I guess. I don't know. Maybe try to get him alive if this opportunity presents itself, but I guess we'll just go with the 5 that we said.
Yep, I gotta run to practice. Good luck this week. Wednesday start. I might even do some DK this week.
Yeah, we can lose money there too.
Make my debut.
All right, sounds good.
All right, later.
Good luck. See you later.